All right, thank you. Well, slammed by election losses that Republicans insist were a repudiation of his policies, President Obama today did not promise to change course. Instead, he insisted Democrats lost the House because of the slow economic recovery. But the president promised to work with the newly empowered Republicans. Steve Handelsman has the latest from Capitol Hill.
Thanks. Good evening. If you thought the midterms might mean more cooperation here in Washington, well, not yet. Today's partisan wrangling is about what the voters' message was in yesterday's midterms. The president's political power is reduced, and Republicans last night beat many of Barack Obama's Democratic friends.
Feels bad.
But the president today denied his policies led to the losses. He said it was the economy.
Over the last 2 years, we've made progress. But clearly, too many Americans haven't felt that progress yet. And they told us that yesterday. And as president, I take responsibility for that.
Senior Republicans insisted the midterms were all about the policies of Obama Democrats.
We hope that they will pivot in a different direction, work with us on things like spending and debt.
Soon-to-be Speaker John Boehner's first target, health care.
We have to do everything we can to try to repeal this bill and replace it with common sense reforms that will bring down the cost of health insurance.
His Democratic majority reduced. Senate Leader Harry Reid is talking cooperation.
I welcome some Republican ideas. I was begging for the Republicans to help us.
President Obama's talking cooperation.
There are some areas where it's going to be very difficult for us to agree on. But I think there are going to be a whole bunch of areas where we can.
One example, he says, is energy policy, maybe dropping cap and trade global warming curbs. The president says he's learned not to lose touch with Americans.
I'm not recommending for every future president that they take a shellacking like I did last night. I'm sure there are easier ways to learn these lessons.
And harder ways. The president's up for re-election next time. In a look ahead at 2012 and back at last night, Mr. Obama said if unemployment were 5% instead of nearly 10%, voters would have more confidence. From Capitol Hill, I'm Steve Handelsman, WPTV News Channel 5.